Thank you for tuning in to this week's volleyball edition of Rams Roundup. I'm Sabrina Sitton, WFUV Sports, and with me I have Coach Gini Ullery. Coach, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm great. So we've been talking about this season, the heart and the fight of your team, and that was definitely displayed this past weekend when they faced Rhode Island. How did that game go? It was very close. You guys were in it basically 3 sets. The first set had to go to over points to determine the winner. What happened in that game, and that just really showed the fight of your team?
Yeah, the girls came out really motivated, focused. Everything we planned last week, I thought they really did put in place, and so it was just nice to see them battle. Tough loss on that first one. A couple points would have gone our way, different story. And the second one, we really fought and came out with the win. So it was really nice to see everything we've been working on all year kind of came full fold in those first 3.
And it was your last home game of the season, senior night for your seniors. Did that add extra motivation for your team to want to come out with extra grit to win for the seniors and to get a win at the last home game?
Yeah, I think every senior night's that way. We're going to have one this weekend ourselves against Davidson. So, having to be able to play your last time on your home court in your career is a special thing, and it's always nice going out with the win. Unfortunately, we weren't able to pull that off for the girls. But, the passion and that fire and everything that we did do well, we take it into this weekend, and it can be a completely different story.
And this weekend you have your final 2 matches of regular season. You're playing VCU and Davidson, and you're going on the road for these 2 matches. You played them your first 2 games of the regular season, so a lot has happened since you've last seen them. What have you learned between then and between now?
For us, it's being disciplined, executing on the points that we need to, and, just really kind of see that fire and grit all the way throughout. So that's one thing what we can do. VCU is going to have a different team. Last time we played them, they had a couple injuries, and we executed, which was great. We're going to have a little bit more of a battle. They're outside dominant, so it's going to be nice to see how we respond to that this weekend.
And lastly, like you mentioned, they had a couple players down. You guys got a pretty easy win that time, but I'm guessing it's not going to be the same this weekend. 2 tough matches going into this weekend. What are the goals to go and hopefully get the 2 wins this weekend to finish out your season?
Yeah, every time we step on the court, our job is to win, and having the girls execute at a high level is going to be important. We're going to be on the road. That adds another added challenge for us, but we're playing some good ball right now. Our practices are very competitive. Our girls are very driven. We want to win with the last 2 wins, and that's our focus. That's our goal, and we're going to see where the chips fall, but we will battle. We're going to fight, and we're going to leave it on the court.
Great. Thanks so much, Coach, and good luck.
Thank you.
And up next, I'll be back with Emily Fronk. And now I'm with the team setter, Emily Fronk. Emily, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. So like I mentioned, you're the team setter. Many people equate that to being the quarterback of the team. What is it like, especially as a sophomore, to being a main leader on the court as the setter?
I think a lot of people equate it to being the quarterback because you're in charge of the offense. You're making a play every time the ball comes over the net. You're expected to hustle, get there, put your team in the best position to win. So I think that's why it's related to being a quarterback. I think it doesn't really matter, sophomore, junior, senior, even if you're a freshman. I mean, we've had a lot of freshmen contributing a lot this year, and everybody just has to come out and give it their all every time they're on the court, show up with a lot of confidence, and really fight hard and compete. So.
You played your last home game this season last weekend, and it was senior night. How was it playing here for the last time this year and playing for the last time with the seniors last weekend at Rose Hill?
Definitely add a lot of motivation. I mean, those seniors have given so much to the program day in and day out. They come in with great attitudes. They work really hard, and, we just wanted to give back what they've given so much to us. It was a bummer we couldn't pull off the win, but I think we gave a really good showing with fighting hard and competing and taking a set off Rhode Island and just going out and leaving it all on the court.
And you have your final 2 matches this weekend. You're actually hitting the road to play VCU and Davidson. And you actually have an older sister that's playing on Davidson. She's a senior, so it's going to be her senior night that night. What is that going to be like, playing your sister on her senior night in Davidson?
Well, playing my sister always adds a little bit of a bonus to the motivation. I mean, it's always great to go up against someone and just really battle it out. So that'll be a great game. And it's our last one, so we just want to show what we have. We've been working so hard all season, and I just hope it comes all together at once and that we're able to put on a great show.
And lastly, you guys are hitting the road. What additional challenges does that add to competing? You play in Virginia on Saturday, and then you go to North Carolina to play Davidson. Does the travel add extra tiredness to you? What does that add to playing?
I think you just have to have a little bit extra mental focus. I mean, I think it's always a winnable game, whether you're on the road, whether you're home. You always have a chance to compete and to just leave it all out there. So I think we just go out, we come out focused. We've been having a great week of practice, a lot of competition, and practices have been going awesome this week. So we just got to bring what we do in practice to the matches this weekend, and I think we'll be great.
Great. Thanks so much, Emily, and good luck.
Thank you.
That's it for this week's volleyball edition of Rams Roundup. A reminder that the Rams go on the road this weekend. They face VCU on Saturday and Davidson on Sunday. If you can't go to the match in person, you can watch it live on stream on Atlantic 10 Digital Network. Thank you to our guests, Coach Ullery and Emily Fronk. I'm Sabrina Sitton, WFUV Sports, and I'll see you next week.